Wider display, solid titanium build, a lighter feel, a boxy flat design, slimmest frame, and least creasy display in Samsung Fold history? If you think this is impressive, then there's even more. Leaked live image of the Z Fold 6 reveal a camera redesign too. 2024 is shaping up to be a revolutionary year for Samsung smartphones. First, the S24 series blew us away, and now, the Z Fold 6 is set to make the biggest design changes in Samsung foldable history. But why is Samsung making such drastic changes with the Z Fold 6? There's a huge reason behind it. Now, let's rewind to the Z Fold 2. Out of all 5 Fold editions, the Z Fold 2 was a major visual upgrade with a bigger cover display, a larger inner display, and a wider design compared to the original Fold. It totally worked, but it also got a bit thicker. So, Samsung locked in a good display size, but still had design challenges to tackle. Then came the Z Fold 3. Samsung kept the redesign train rolling, refining the design to reduce fragility and thickness. Again, a success. Fast forward to 2021, Chinese manufacturers stepped up their game with awesome Fold phones that rivaled Samsung's build quality, and even surpassed the Z Fold 3 in specs. But what really set these phones apart were their massive, wider displays and super slim designs. There's a famous saying in the tech world, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Samsung took it too seriously. Despite seeing the competition heating up, the Z Fold 4 only got a slightly wider aspect ratio, a much-needed change, but everything else? Just incremental upgrades like newer glass, the same old camera design, and that familiar aluminum frame. This complacency cost Samsung its top spot in the Chinese market in 2022. Up until then, Samsung only faced trouble in China. Globally, they were still the undisputed foldable champs. But how long could that last? 2023 was their chance to bounce back in China with the Z Fold 5. But nope, more incremental changes, no design refresh, no major hardware upgrades. Meanwhile, Chinese competitors were making their mark on the global stage, showing off foldables that were thinner, wider, packed with better specs, and had practically invisible creases. The result? Samsung went from first to last in the Chinese market. And let me tell you, China is the place to be for foldable phones. Their demand for these devices skyrocketed from 2022 to 2023. 2024 is a year of reckoning for Samsung. The Chinese competition is not just breathing down their necks in China, they're making their presence felt globally. Samsung is facing a battle on multiple fronts, and they need to step up their game if they want to stay ahead. A design change is a start, but it's not enough. They need to push the boundaries of innovation, both internally and externally. Incremental upgrades won't cut it anymore. And for the things they can't quite match the competition on, like cameras and battery life, Samsung is making their software and AI even better, something they're already really good at compared to others. Samsung's desperation to regain its Chinese market share is evident in their rumored $800 mid-range Z Fold 6 FE. This move seems like a last-ditch effort to capture the Chinese market, but as I've said before on my channel, it's unlikely to succeed. You can watch it here. This is Techtics, signing off for now.